Hello, it's Monday, February 13th, 2012 at 2:37 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we've got several things going on here. We've got this really odd thing going on the East Coast. I did a video the other day, like a water spout was pouring out of Lake Michigan. Same thing here, only it's the entire length of the East Coast, and it doesn't show up on the regular radar. It's showing up here. This is infrared, and then we're looking at visible right here after the terminator line passes through. Additionally, we've got this square cloud. I mean, it's like a V cloud. Maybe it's a victory cloud. It looks like it's being poured out here and then running into a wall. I mean, it's got all these little striations. Additionally, we've got this winter storm going on in the Midwest, and you can see by going up here to the north what appears to be frequency rings being put into the lower clouds. The low cloud detection is the pink and red, and you can see it here. See how they're just, looks like they're being pushed through all the way down here. See them right here? And they don't show up during the visible satellite. Run through once just so that we have it for the record. You can see there's a low cloud system coming in here, swirling low. Actually, it looks like it just disappeared. Oh, no, it's there. Now I want to go over to College of DuPage. Maybe if it'll let me. Come on, try it again. There we go. I want to start here with the radar. As you can see, those clouds aren't showing on the East Coast here. There's a few little specks, but not really. Also, we've got these flashes going on. One in Moorehead City, North Carolina here. That one happens first. I'll give you the times right off. That happens at 1852. And then we have one in Dallas, Fort Worth down here. That happens at 1902. And then we have one in Billings that happens at 1918. And then Kansas City kind of goes wacko at 1942. You can see it there. And Springfield, Missouri, in case I forget to show you, is down. So it's not reporting right at this point. It's about in this area of the red right here. I'll show you the visible satellite. I don't know if you can see it, but there's these like dark rings that show up here. Like they're a satellite flash, only it's not just one. Oh, we're also getting a beacon right out of here. Where is it coming? Didn't see that before. Oh, it's coming that spot in Montana again. So that's going off. But this ring, going back, sorry. I'll try to stay on task here. Right here, see it? There's 1, 2, 3 striations. And so it's going right up through, well, probably about the eye of the storm or wherever that thing was circling around here, Kansas City. And then the second variation is going more into the North Carolina, and then we've got a southern one too, actually, that's coming in about the point Fort Worth where that flash was. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, let me go ahead and start it. I'm not sure how that all ties in. Nope, now we got to go forward. There we go. And I don't know what could be causing this just to be hanging off the East Coast, because when I look at the other thing, not like something running this direction to hold it back. And you can see this little stringy thing goes in right in through here into North Carolina. That's coming off of the storm up here, the northern part. I did a video earlier about Chicago showing that it was things that were happening up there. How it looked like the Doppler radar was holding this, well, it was shooting in is what it was as it was approaching. So let's look at this a little closer. I don't know, hopefully you can see this. But see how this tail kind of comes around and down? And then it points to where the flash is. But before that, out here in the ocean, we got these little specks. I like little specks, I don't know why. Things are hidden in the details, I guess maybe that's it. But that little green line right here, it's following, see right there? It's following this tail, and actually it passes first and then this lights up. See it there? And then I did a visible also of that same area. And you can see like the bigger spouts are coming off of this North Carolina area right in here and here. And here's like another tail that shows up. There's also chemtrailing going on in there. I think I got a closer view. We'll see if it shows up there. Yeah, here's the radar. Here's some little, actually it looks like these green lines are being sent out this direction. See right here? Yeah. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Maybe they were being put into that stream. And there's all kinds of stuff going on, but it's just real subtle. Like up in here, these solid blue lines, they're not moving or anything. This is up in Tennessee. I'll show you the visible here. Oh, let me slow it down. Sorry about that. I'm going to slow it way down because you can see chemtrailing going on. Let me stop it when it gets closer. More obvious parts. Right here's a long one. And there's an X right in here. Let me zoom in. See, X marks the spot right there. I'll go forward a few frames and see it got bigger, got wider. And it moves off, and then we got more coming in up here. And still an X over here. I don't know if that's a new X or an old X. It looks like a new X. And see there's more lines here, and they're down in here too. So Raleigh's like right in here somewhere. Let's unzoom that. I'll let it play through a couple times, and we'll go a little faster. And you can see this down here is just like shimmering. It's not really, looks like there's an undercloud or something, but I'm not getting any evidence of that. And then there's Kansas City. I'll go ahead and let that one go through. And you can see we have these frequency rings going on. This one's at St. Louis. And actually looks like we get one here before the flash. See, it comes up, then it flashes. So first it's in clear mode. Well, no, that would be precipitation mode. So it's after the storm passes that happens. And then I'll run through the loops here so you can see the flashes. This one's Fort Worth, Texas. I really should have started with North Carolina since that happened first, but it is interesting that we get this yellow blob first. That's, again, we're going from precipitation mode into clear mode, and that bursts out, and then it kind of condenses down into a little puddle and then shoots out the other end. And it's pointed not due west, but almost the hottest part. So you're up here, the highest part of the scale. And then it switches back into precipitation mode. Now, why would they do that? 1852, 1902. Yeah, I don't know why they switched it back into precipitation mode. Actually, we get these little snake clouds rising up too. I didn't notice that the first time. I'm not sure they were there last time I looked at it. Going back, actually they're moving through because they're coming from down in here. Well, goodness. Yeah, the snake clouds are coming up down from there and moving up into here. And now they're getting longer. Oops, going back. As they pass a Doppler, well, they switch modes. Anyway, okay. Keep moving on here. Let's look at Moorehead City. And actually we got snake clouds down in there too. See, right in here. And they're before the flash. And then after the flash they seem to disappear and then come back. You see this little secondary sent in the backup troops, I guess. Okay. Let me go back. We did that one, Kansas City. It looks like the storm's passing. They switch it into clear mode and it can't handle it. And again, Springfield is down. Actually, I'll show you that so that you can see it. Right there, nothing. And we'll go look at Billings next. And as I continually say this, oh, look at that. We've got a beam coming and going. That wasn't there before. Well, that's interesting. It's like a cycle. Well, let's go backwards. Here's the flash at 1918. And then we get one beam going to the right at 2009. And then we get one going each direction at 2018. And the one on the right is in the pinks up here in the scale. And the one on the left is down here in the scale. And then one just to the right, and that's up in the reds. And then that's it. Interesting. That wasn't there before. Well, that's because I did a few things in between. Okay, let me just let it run through so you can see it. Oh, hit stop. That doesn't work. And then let me just show you the jet stream. Now it's actually, I've got shots on paint. It's easier to talk. At February 13th at 000 GMT, which is a little while back, because now it's 20, so that's 10 hours ago. Let me make sure I got that right. Monday, February 13th is where we're looking at. Okay, so it was 20 hours ago. We had this really, look at this jet stream. I mean, this is nothing. This is, I mean, it's being twisted and pulled, and I mean, it comes all the way back around and then shoots back this way. But do notice that it's going down around the Virginia area, North Carolina area, and Virginia, going across Virginia. And also we got the southern one kind of down here by Dallas. Well, no, it's pretty well south. Okay, let's go 12 hours later. Now we have a big dip down, going down where there was all the activity the other day. This was all lit up the other day. I did a video on it. And that line's coming up through Washington, about the point where the mountains had the little signals going back and forth. I did a video on that. I'll put links to both of those videos on here for you. And then it's dropping way back down, way back up again. And now this is where we're going, this next one. And this is at 00 GMT on February 14th, which is just 4 hours away. And we got this high point. Well, actually, it's its own little jet stream area, and I'm not sure how that works. And that's again close to that highly agitated area. We got this coming back down into Washington again. And what's interesting is back here by Moorehead City, where we had that heavy signal going this way, we've got kind of a cut-in happening there. Additionally, at Fort Worth, where we had a flash, we got this windy areas kind of like backing out into that. Let's go back one and see. We got the high wind area 12 hours before that. And this is dropped down through, did it drop down through? Yeah, it came across Kansas City, the Arctic jet stream. So this is a while back, and this is where we're heading. So in between there, that jet stream's dropping down. So that may have had some impact on that Doppler going out. So I hope I talked about everything. Well, one more thing. I did go and check about the earthquakes, because there was, during one of those flashes a while back, there was an earthquake at the same time the flash, and as of February 13th at 2010, there were no earthquakes since 1740, so we haven't had any earthquakes for a couple of hours. So that's everything. I hope that made sense, and God bless you. Have a good rest of the day.